Hey y'all, this is Ursula, your Harvey Container Gardener. And as y'all can see, I am back home from my trip. And guess where I'm at? In my garden, y'all. So I had to come home, put my bags down, and literally run outside so I could check my plants, y'all. So, my granddaughter watered my plants for me every day. And every day she will call me to let me know that she's at my house watering my plants and checking on them for me. She did a couple of harvests on the okras for me. So she got her pay. She got a little cash app. She got paid. So she did a wonderful job, y'all. But I feel like nobody can take care of my garden better than me. So I'm back. I'm ready to work. And I have some work to do. So today, y'all, just checking on the status of everything. And I have a couple of plants that I am going to cut down. I have a couple of things that I need to harvest and just general cleanup of some stuff that's still growing, not quite ready to cut down yet, but it's on its way. We have started to get a little cooler weather. I think right now we might be in the 70s and it feels wonderful. Wonderful. I love this type of weather. I love the feel of the air around this time of the year. So, y'all, I'm out here. I'm working. I'm getting some work done. So let me show y'all how my starts made out while I was gone. So look. All right, y'all. So those are the starts. Got a little bigger. I did lose a couple of them where you see the empty pots at. Whatever was there didn't quite make it, but that's okay because I did overseed and I plant or overplanted so that if some did not make it, I will have some that did. Bring you to my next. I have 3 trays, y'all. This is my next tray. And just about everything in this tray made it. Maybe laying down, but I did feed it. I gave him some 511 when I got home today as I was watering. So everything should be okay. Should be perking back up. And this is the first one that I planted with the broccolis, the cabbages. So you can see these are a little bigger. These are the seeds that I dropped my first go around. So everything seems to be doing okay. So they should be I should be ready to plant those out as soon as I get my pots together and ready. So that's my next step, is to get all of my pots, grow bags, whatever I'm going to use to plant them. I got to get that together so that they'll have somewhere to go. All right, so stepping out of the patio, just going out into the yard. Let me turn you guys around so y'all can kind of see some stuff. All right, so this is the one white eggplant that I told y'all I thought was a goner, and it started coming back to life after a couple of days of rain. So I just let it come back, and that's what it's doing. So y'all, I want to show y'all. I was supposed to take down this one little apple that grew. That's as big as it got, and I know y'all probably can't see the size of it, but yeah, that's as big as it got. And it's starting to turn red, y'all. It's so cute. I was supposed to take it down, forgot to take it down, and I looked up and I'm like, okay, so I have one little tiny red apple on this apple tree. But at least I know it's an apple tree, and I'm prayerful that next year it'll be full of red apples. So y'all, over here, these are my onions. I was supposed to cut this before I left for my trip. In a hurry getting stuff together. Forgot to cut them. But I'll cut them now. But they're looking good. And hopefully I can get some decent sized onions. I know I'm going to have to go around the rim of the onion and just clean it back so that, you know, if it is going to form a bulb, get this out the way, it'll have room to expand. So I'll go ahead and do that in a little while, not right now. Right now, what I wanted to do, y'all, these are the tomatoes. There's a few little cherry tomatoes on here. Not a whole lot. I'm still up in the air of whether I'm going to keep these. I'll just go ahead and cut them back. Let them go. I don't know. Definitely these cucumbers will be gone. They do not like the cold weather, and I think at night it might get maybe in the 60s. One little tiny cucumber down here, but it's not big enough to keep. So that is one of the things that I will be getting rid of. I wanted to go back here because I have some okras that I need to harvest. And let me just set this down. See, that's where having somebody to hold my camera for me helps. It helps a lot. All right, yeah, that's not gonna work. So let me just show you guys. I'll harvest them in a little while. It's just hard to do while nobody is holding the camera. Turn it around. Yep. All right, y'all. So these are some of the okras. Malaya did do a harvest for me. She didn't do one yesterday, but when she came today, she was going to do it, and I told her that was okay. I was back home. I had it. But these grow so fast. One day, and this is what you might get. So, I don't know. It's still soft. It's not hard. I might go ahead and harvest those and see if they're, you know, still soft, still usable. If not, I won't worry about it. And the next thing I wanted to do, yes, some of these tomatoes, the Creole tomatoes, they're not doing anything. There's some flowers on them, but they're not doing nothing as far as tomatoes. The only ones are doing anything are these cherry tomatoes. So, what I wanted to do, I wanted to go inside the screen room right here, y'all. And it'll be nice when I cut these tomatoes down because it's hard to get in and out. So the rest of these Jimmy Nardellos, I am going to go ahead and finish this harvest, dehydrate them, and I have them in a jar with my sweet bell peppers, but I have them in a separate jar. The other thing I'm going to cut down are these habaneros. I would have to be completely out of here so y'all could see these huge plants, but they're coming down. And I have a bunch of bell peppers. They're not getting as big as they were, but they're still decent. Like this one is starting to turn red or orange or red. I think it's red. And there's some smaller ones up here. Even though they haven't gotten that big, they're all still usable and they will be used. So let me go ahead and set up so I can go ahead and cut down these habaneros. Hold one moment. Alright, y'all, I'll pause y'all for a minute so I can go ahead and pull out these habanero plants. There's still a few little habaneros on here. There's look like some new flowers that's trying to come, but there's no need to keep this. I got a bunch of habanero peppers this spring summer season, and it's just time. It's time. I'm going to reuse the soil and the pot on some of my fall vegetables. So yep, let me go ahead and let this one go. If I can open up this cutter. It's getting rusty. All right. Yeah, that was hard. That was hard. It's such a nice plant, but it needed to be done. Something nice is going to go in this pot as well. Maybe some collards or some mustard. I don't know yet, y'all. So I'll pull this out in a minute. Go ahead and cut this one as well. I mean, I had a lot of habaneros, y'all. A lot. So I can't complain. I gave some away to friends and family who like habaneros as well. So it did well this year. It did really well. Alright. So I will pull this out and recondition the soil and reuse it. So next thing I wanted to cut down, y'all, will be the, well, it won't be these tomatoes, but they're coming soon. But the next thing I wanted to cut down are these cucumbers. Cucumbers also did well for me this year. I got a lot of cucumbers. Different types of different kinds of cucumbers. And my family enjoyed them. But cucumbers don't like the cold weather. As soon as the nights start to be averaging around 60, maybe 55, cucumbers die off anyway. And yeah, I could use these pots for something else as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. Okay. I should have got my other clippers. These, they're getting so rusty. Every time I cut, I have to force them open. But I planted some Malabar spinach, and the Malabar spinach climbs, so I may be able to use this trellis for the Malabar spinach. So it won't go to waste. I just hate to cut this up, and it had a few little cucumbers on it that looked like might have made it. Might have not. I don't know. But this is going. My marigolds, I'm not cutting those, even though I probably should. this other cucumber. This is the little one I was concerned about, but not big enough. So next year. All right. All of this will go in a garbage bin. I'll pull all of that off later. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. The next thing I need to do, y'all, I'm going to go ahead. I won't do it on video, but I want to harvest the rest of those not habaneros, Jim Nardello peppers. Once I harvest them, I'll go ahead and cut that plant down as well. Go ahead and rejuvenate or something the soil, and I'll use that to plant some of my fall vegetables in. But let me show y'all this. I don't know what happened. Look. So this is a bell pepper plant. I don't know what happened with this bell pepper, but look, this little tiny bell pepper here, and it's orange. There's a few more here. There's one up here, a couple of them back here. They're tiny, 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 tiny. I think they're still usable. If I put all of them together, I might get enough to compare it to one nice size bell pepper. I don't know, but still have a couple of them. They're, not too bad. That's another one that's turning, and it's small. Another one or two over here. They're small, and a couple of them up here. I don't know why they're looking like this, and then some of them are looking like this. Okay, so I'll watch them. If it doesn't seem like they're going to form any better or get any bigger, I'll go ahead and take these off. I'll use what I can, and what I can't, I will get rid of. But that's my next project. It just won't be today. So, a lot of work to do, a lot of cleaning up to do, a lot of preparing to do to get ready for my fall garden, y'all. Got a lot of plants to plant, and let me tell you, I planted a certain number of everything, and if it's one or two things that nothing made it, I will go to my local center and get me some starts. I'm not too proud to buy starts to grow what it is that I want. So, a lot of work to do, y'all. I'm glad to be back home. Cruising on the coast was fun. It was tiring, but it was fun. It was an experience. But I'm glad to be back home. I'm glad to be back in my garden. And I'm glad to be able to get some work done. So, with that said, I will bid you guys a goodbye. I got a lot of work ahead of me. I wish y'all have a safe, blessed evening. Enjoy your garden. Drop a seed. You never know, you might like it. Start a garden. All right, y'all. I am about to go. Sun is starting to fade, and I don't have a lot of daytime left. So let me go ahead and get back to work. I will talk to you guys later.